Alright, so this is our third take for our week 2 group discussion video. First take was because the file was corrupted. Second take,
It's too noisy.
yes, because of the environment too noisy. So we are taking the third take. So how hardworking we are, right? Oh my god. So alright, let's go straight to before our discussion. Again, we would like to introduce our new member, Nina. Here. Yeah, she's Nina. Okay. Then let's go straight to our discussion.
First question. What has the group achieved so far?
So what has the group achieved so far? So I will start first because on week 2 is my task to do the first comic strips. So yes, I've done my comic strips. The title for the comic strip is The Lazy Day. I've sent my comic strip to Shah and he will upload shortly in Edmodo. So yeah, so far the first comic strip is accomplished. And anything else?
Dinner. Okay, about the dinner, I have done it and sent it to Shah, but we have 3 members absent for the first week, right?
First meeting.
For the first meeting, so we just continue with members. Good question. For the second question.
Wait, before that, along the video. Alright, so another thing you have accomplished is that how we successfully divided our tasks for each and every group of member. Like how I do the first comic strips on week 2. Aina will do the second comic strips on week 4, and Shah will do the third comic strips on week 6. And how journey we divide by 2 weeks by 2 weeks for the other 3 members. So yeah, that's another thing we have accomplished as a group, and I'm very proud of that. So yeah, let's move on. Second question.
What are some of the problems faced? There are a lot of problems. The main is about the members.
Yes, continue. Please tell more about it. Right, so who wants to tell us? Time together, yes, setting the time.
And then the place together.
And all of us are staying in different colleges, so we don't have transportation because you're first year student, except for.
Well, I'm first year. It's just that the transportation problem is different. Alright. Yeah, cause mainly, again, I told this in first video, but I'm telling this again. Yes, each and every one of us from different colleges. We are from K-Vivek, K11, KMR, TDI, Kosas, and myself K13. So each and every one of us is actually from different colleges. So to look for a place together and look for a time together for all of us to be present like today is a very hard task to do. So basically that we think that's our very main obstacle in our group so far. So other than that, anything else?
I think about what communication we don't have a problem because we connect through WhatsApp. So anything will be easy for us. We don't understand like me. I'm new here, so anything else like I don't know what to do. I ask you guys.
Well, about WhatsApp, yeah, the only problem mainly is because you have to be online for that, and a lot of us has problem with Wi-Fi connection, video. Right? Thank you. Right? and yeah, about that. Yeah, because a lot of us.
This is another problem too.
Yes. One of the main problem also about the noises.
Can't find a suitable place.
Yeah, as we even have problems of meeting up, so looking for a proper place to discuss would be another problem too. So about just now, yeah, WhatsApp. The main thing is about our connection to internet. That's all actually. But with proper access with Wi-Fi, yeah, we actually our communication so far is still good, still a success. So yeah. So
Anything else?
any more problems?
Third question.
Third question.
What are your plans for next week?
Alright, the third question we have to answer for 5 minutes. So yeah.
What the plan for next week? So next week Anya will do the comic strips.
So second chemistry we are going to
Same like we do it same like before for the week 1, week 2, the comic strip. So we just change the topic. So what we gonna do? So
Discuss now.
Yeah, because basically, do you have any idea?
I don't have any.
Yeah, the problem is that yeah, because Aina has to travel all the way from K11 to K13, so she's actually really tired now, and yeah, all of us, especially engineering students, all of us are really busy with all the work. Yeah, so since she has a hard time with that, so as a group, I think we should discuss now on what we want to do for our second comic strip. So on the first comic strip, what I've done is, in case anyone of you didn't know, the title for my first comic strip was Lazy Day. So basically on the first panel, I put a scenario of a windy day. And second, I put a scenario of rainy day. And the third one, I put a boy sleeping on the bed and thinking, today is a good day. I put that because that's actually what we Malaysians always thought of. When it comes to rainy day, once a windy day, a cooling area, the first thing we thought that, wow, it will be a good time to sleep. So from that idea, I have made it to these comic strips. So I feel like I'm doing this because there are a lot of thoughts we had in our daily lives, but we tend to ignore them, and this is one of them. Because this is something like we tend to not acknowledge at all in daily life. So I feel like it's good to use comic strips as a way to portray what we normally think our daily life and we tend to forget. So from that, do you guys have any idea for second comic strip? Sure?
okay, basically in my opinion, I have think about it, and then for the topic, I would like to put student the scenario about the exam, because this is the week for our test. So I would like to bring the topic of student face their test. So I will divide the scene by 3 scenes. Okay, for the first scene, I would like to put the before the test, and then the second scene is during the test, and then the last scene is after the test. So we can see before the test, the student was struggling and for the test. Okay, studying until midnight, studying until during the midnight all again. Then during the exam, it was very stressfulness. So not happy at all. So it feel so bad. And then after the exam, maybe after the test, maybe we can put the student got the result, or after the test. We will choose lah. Maybe so how about
I think it's a good idea.
Alright, so I guess we'll put that as our base idea, like our main idea. So anything you want to progress on the idea, you can do so, feel free to do so. Yeah, so that's a good lead. So anything else? So I guess nothing else. With that, we've answered the third question, which is the last question for the week 2 group discussion. And sorry for the noisy environment, we can't control that. So And yeah, with that, it will be the end of our group discussion. Thank you very much for attending the discussion. With that, it's the end of the video.